All right, if you have mature skin and your skin has been changing like mine has, I've got something great for you. I tried something new with these eyeshadow stains and a cheek stain. I wasn't real sure. I wasn't sure what to think about it at first, but I absolutely love them, and I'm gonna tell you why. So first, let's start with the eyeshadow stain. So this one is in Espresso Self. Well, it's packaged really well. It was sealed really well. I kind of had to tear the top open because you know it's safe because it's sealed so well. But when you take it out, it's a great color. It looks a little bit like a lip gloss when you open it. So I was just kind of like, how does that work when I first looked at it? And you just dab it on. You can use a brush or you can use your finger. I used my finger, and you can just rub it in. So it looks really dark when you first put it on, but depending on how much you blend it out, it really lightens up a lot. So I used this morning, and I have to be honest, I didn't want to come on camera just barefaced, or just like I did when I came home from work. So I did put a little bit of powder on, but I used this morning, and what I really love is that it's still there. Number one, usually my makeup's gone by the time I come home, and it's 9 o'clock at night at this point, almost 9 o'clock. And I put this on at probably 6 o'clock this morning. The thing that I couldn't believe is I didn't see creases. Normally in my eyeshadow, I have combination skin, but it can be oily, and it was hot today, but I didn't have any of the makeup like in the creases, which just blew me away. I didn't put a whole lot on. I just put a really light layer on there, but you can see, hopefully you can see that there's still quite a bit left. So it faded a little bit. This isn't what it looked like when I put it on this morning, but it still looks pretty darn good. So overall, I wasn't sure what I was going to think about this eyeshadow stain because it was just very different than anything I had experienced, and it looked really dark. I absolutely love it. And then next up, we'll talk about the cheek stains. I have the I'm Guilty and I'm Hot colors. I will show you what it looks like before you use it. So I kept one not being used so you can see what it looks like. So you can see there's just a little foam at the end, and then you turn the bottom to get the product to come out. So this one I've been using, same thing here, but you twist until the product comes out of the sponge, and then you can just dab it on. And then again, you can use a brush or you can just blot it in. One thing that I will say is when I first put this on, I just dabbed it up my cheeks, and I used my middle finger and I kind of tap, 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 tap. And at first I thought, oh my goodness, this matches like my natural blush perfectly, or what my face would look like when I get a little natural blush. But then it started to get a little brighter, and I thought, oh, I don't know that I love this. What I realized though, I think it really was just from the contact of me tapping my cheeks, and you can probably see it will happen here too. The cheek just naturally kind of pinkens up because of that contact. But once I went about the rest of my makeup and put the rest of my makeup on, it really calmed down because the blood flow evened out. So very similar to if you're my age, 40s, 50s or above, you think about when we were young, they would say, you know, pinch your cheeks to pink them up or to rosy them up. So same type of thing. It just looks so natural, and it's buildable. So you can put a little bit on, you can put a lot more on. They have so many different colors, but both the cheek stain and the eye stain, absolutely 100%. I really love them. I will use them over and over again, and it's just great for mature skin. It's not settling into lines, wrinkles, anything like that. It's great for my combination skin. I'm gonna try a lot more of them, so I'd highly recommend them.